And what is up, YouTube world? It's hot and humid here, although it's really not that hot. It's only 63 degrees Fahrenheit, but my room is 75, which is too warm for me. Makes me sweat. But I'm over it because I'm going to print stuff. We're going to print stuff on that printer right there. So there. Let's actually do that. Let's start printing stuff. YouTube says I'm live. Banggood's trying to sell me some stupid phone that I'd probably never be able to use. I wouldn't hook up any network here. And Netflix is trying to sell me on Space Force, whatever it is. Goofy little show. Might be cute. Anyway, let us go to the desktop. And first off, share the screen. That might help. Share screen, share. And go to, actually, let's just put this off to the side here. Or get rid of it altogether. What's up, Lester? And let's have a folder, new folder. And let's take all this crap I don't need at the moment and stuff it in here. So it's not cluttering my desktop. Clutter. We'll call that folder clutter. What's up, Keith? No, it's not a bikini. It's a binky. It's not a bikini. You'll have to talk to someone else to get a bikini on Wakaki. Although I could probably pull it off. Oh, no, I can't. My freaking Welcome tablet's not working. The new Mac OS just is like so overly secure that it's restrictive and it makes things not work. And it's just, it's over the top. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. It just drives me freaking crazy. It's making everything not work, and there's no reason for it. I mean, you know, you go through, you have to take 80 steps to install anything anymore. And yeah, I'm seriously, I just wiped my drive, and I mean, I had Catalina on here already, but as you upgrade it, like lets you keep the stuff. When you try and install it fresh, it won't let you. Or it installs it, and it's just, yeah, whatever, it won't work. Because this is what happened when I tried to use my Wacom tablet. Right there. Now it says open security and privacies, blah, blah, blah. So I go in there and I open them all, and they're all active. It's all active. They're all lined up. They're all working. They're all installed. They're all on. Everything's on. Accessibility, there it is. Wacom tablet IO manager, it's on. Input monitoring, all the drivers are on, and yet it won't let me use them. It's just a pain in the butt. And I don't know if it's I'm pretty sure it's not actually Wacom or Wacom or whatever you want to call them. It's Mac. But I'm actually thinking about trying one of those X pens because they're only like $50. And that thing's 5-6 years old anyways. So I've been thinking about trying one of the X pens because I can get a slightly bigger one. It's got some of the newer features, blah, 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 blah. What is up, Mr. Buttram? MrButtrion.com. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about going back to law because it's just ridiculous. They've gotten out of hand with this whole security BS. They've gotten to the point where it's not secure because the only people that can deal with it are the hackers. An average everyday person can't deal with it, so it's going to try and find ways, to break it or go online, like I've been doing, searching ways to find, to fix it. And somebody's going to write a script and say, oh, this is how you fix it. And by the way, it's going to put a thing on there. Yeah, I can't. I may actually go back to PC. If this kind of crap keeps up, I might as well be on a PC where I can get a more powerful computer for less money and have the same problems. Because it's just getting stupid. Yeah, no, exactly, Mr. Button. And it's just stupid. You know the best way to keep your damn computer secure? Shut it off. Kill the power. And I don't just mean, shut down. Kill the power to it. Nobody can hack a freaking non-juice computer. Can't do it. Mac, PC, Linux, don't matter. If there's no juice going into the thing, it ain't getting hacked. Anyway, enough of that BS. I think I want to reslice that because I did that last night and I was half freaking tired. And I think I want to add some features. Desktop. Lid. And it's going to be rotated. Oops, wrong way. This way? Yeah, that way. Just tired of it all. So, start slicing, edit. Layer height, shells. First layer extrusion width percentage, 101, yes. Lines, yes. Fixed, yes. Placing on corner if possible, yes. I do have old man syndrome. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And it's not your standard, it's old man syndrome. It's I've dealt with this enough in my life, and I'm tired of dealing with absolute stupidity. Just had it with stupidity. 1.2 minimum travel. I think I should bring this way down to like 0.2. If I remember correctly, outer wipe, coasting distance 0.6, which is the nozzle's width. Yes. I might almost do double the width. Oh, you want to hop in there? No, I don't mind learning new tricks. I'm just tired of learning the same stupid trick over and over and over because they keep changing the way it works. Done with it. And again, I don't mind learning it if it'll work. I did everything. I did it exactly as they said. I went to both Apple and Wacom and said, follow their directions, frickin' point by point. It still doesn't work. It's all loaded. It sees it. The pen will move the mouse around and everything, so the driver's loaded. But the minute it does, it fires up. It says you gotta reset. Wow. So anyway, back to this thing. White thing, outer wipe distance, 1 millimeter. For some reason, I think I want this to be bigger. I wish I freaking saved all that crap because I had this thing perfectly tuned, like near perfect. Ports, none. I don't need any. Cooling, everything's good. Temperature, that's good. Speed, that's decent. It's kind of slow, but I'm over it. Override, primary filament flow rate, 97%. For some reason, I remember it being less, 95%. Because I think I have my Hemera set even still too much filament per print. Overhang shell detection. Changing the shell settings in the overhang region to improve the quality of the overhanging region. I wonder if that's actually making it worse, not better. And I think that's a new setting. I don't remember seeing that. And that's all okay. So let's slice this. And it's like an hour and a half or 2 hours or 3 hours or something like that. It's kind of slow. And it's taking a really long time. Oh, because I'm streaming. 3 hours and 39 minutes. That don't look so bad. I love that. That feels awesome.
Mr. Butcher,
is awesome.
The fake cap tube is called Capricorn.
Huh?
He said his fake cap tube gave up the ghost last night. It's called Capricorn.
All right, export. Did I do this already? Replace? Probably not. Done. Goodbye. No.
Yeah, I'm not feeling my best this morning, Keith.
I'm not really either. I almost didn't stream this morning. I was like, you know what? What the hell's the difference? I'm going to be sitting around. It's all wet and rainy and crappy out anyways. It's humid it's humid out. 87% humidity. It's almost like Florida. It's only 65 degrees out, but it's like hot. It feels nasty. It's just sticky. I hate humidity. Why isn't that hooking up? What did I do? The wrong one? Pumpkin. That's why. You actually have to select the one that's actually running. We can get rid of the more cocky hat. We can get rid of the nuts. We'll save the 2 ear savers because I might just print some more of those later. The G code. Oh, it's still doing the data. Damn it. And let's just tell it to print. See what happens. Filament is loaded. I did that already. Yeah, it was raining. It's supposed to actually stop raining today, but stay kind of yucky and clear. That felt like foggy and misty and yucky and humid and wah, wah. It's too cold. Wah. It's too hot. Wah.
Not perfect enough.
Actually, I gotta say, like the last 2 weeks, we've had really good weather because it's done the perfect rain at night, be sunny and during the day. Almost every night for like a week and a half straight, it rained at night, and by 9 o'clock in the morning, the sun was out, and it was like gorgeous, 70 degrees.
That don't sound like the Connecticut I remember.
Yeah, I know. And literally, it's been like almost 2 full weeks. You know, we have one day here and there that was kind of iffy, but almost every day it's been good.
Well, it's 94% humidity here this morning.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going over to my brother's and playing Mario Plumber Dude today, but kind of called him up and said, not happening. My legs are not doing that. I think it's my legs. It's time to
Yeah, full time.
Make it so I can walk. One of these and one of these. I wonder how bad I'm like screwing up my gut fixing these things. Someone's gonna tell me I'm like poisoning myself by mixing Tylenol and Advil together.
If it makes you feel good, do it.
I don't know if it is or not, to be honest. That stuff looks disgusting. I just noticed that.
It's like Yoo-hoo.
It's what was left of my orange juice jug, very little, and then it's
grapefruit juice,
some kind of cranberry, black cherry mix, whatever juice.
A Franken drink.
Beef llama liver. My liver was gone a long time ago. I've smashed and crashed my livers and my kidneys and stabbed them and stuffed them and crushed them. I don't remember all the internal organs they were telling me that I punctured and beat up, and half a dozen lung punctures. You know what's worse than asbestos poisoning? Broken rib poisoning. I don't know why they call that poisoning either. It's not really poisoning. You're not being chemically poisoned. I mean, asbestos poisoning is just scarring of the lung tissue. Because the asbestos goes in and it's sharp, it cuts your lung. The lung bleeds, then the lung heals, and it becomes scar tissue, and that's asbestos poisoning. It's eventually your whole lung becomes one big scar tissue. If you breathe in a lot of it, and it's just clogged with little burrs. It's like growing a briar patch in your lung. Look, it's moving.
And I can hear it.
I had to do the whole asbestos study thing when I worked back in the day. We used to do a lot of asbestos abatement. So we had to do all the classes and all that crap.
That stuff used to be everywhere.
Years and years and years ago. Now they're like, wear a suit, put on a mask, spray it down, break it up, throw it in a bag, don't worry about it. Okay. I wanted to print slow, but I didn't think it was printing that slow.
Should run
really freaking slow. Oh well, I don't care. I was wondering why. If I remember correctly, it was like 2 hours, not 3 hours. I guess I had the first layer setting wicked slow or something. No, I'm not Dr. Llama. I'm Patient Llama. Llama patient. I've been hacked and cut and sewn and smashed and glued back together.
Looks like a good day today not to be in Minneapolis.
No, what's going on in Minneapolis? Oh, is that where all the riots are and all that crap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't, that's the other thing I don't get is we'll do this for about 10 seconds and then we're done with that. These morons that go out and have these riots in their town because of the cops, do they not realize they're just destroying their own community? I mean, how freaking stupid are you? You want to riot? Go riot outside the police station if you want to piss off the police. Don't destroy your town. Like, how moronic are you? I mean, I get it. There's no question from what I've seen that cop should, be in jail or whatever. There's just no question about it. Like normally, I'm the first person to say, "Hey, you didn't see what happened before that. You don't know why the cops are acting like that." They always edit the video so they only show the cop being bad and not the crap that the guy did to make the cop be bad to him. But there's a term of time there where that cop should have said, "Okay, I don't need to have my knee on this guy's throat anymore." He's definitely out. So whatever. Yeah, no politics. We're done with that. Print, baby, print. It's over oozing. I don't think I got it quite low enough either. Yeah. As long as it freaking holds the wires in place and covers them up so I don't have to see them, I'm fine. Look at you with your Amazon packaging.
Goodies.
What do we got? What do we got?
Heat breaks, I think.
Heat breaks for what?
Prusa. E3Ds.
Yeah, aren't Prusa's slightly different than a normal E3D heat break or some crap I hear?
Yeah, and I think that's the problem.
Well, I understand you're better off just putting a regular old Prusa or a E3D heat break in there.
That's what I got.
I don't know how it all works. I don't have a Prusa, so I don't know. But that's what I've heard. Whether it's truth or not, I don't know, because I don't have one. I don't even have an E3D V6 anymore. Got rid of that.
Good point, Mr. B. Never seen anything under ooze.
Yeah, I wish there was. Yeah, it's called under extrusion. I never thought the V6 was all that great. Everyone's like, oh, the V6 is the ultimate. I had more problems with the V6 than I do with that old MK8. Granted, I'm just printing PLA. Not, I got to say the V6 did print PETG a little better. I think it would print PETG at all until I put the Capricorn tube in the hot end.
I had a thought the other day. A lot of the folks say that if you get your heat break, if the inside is really smooth and polished and things won't stick and it won't jam, I wonder if you could take a polishing compound on a, what do you call it?
On a Q-tip?
Pipe cleaner.
Yeah. People do it with Q-tips. If you go on YouTube and look, there's all kinds of people that take the knockoff V6s and they take a Q-tip and you take that, how you can pull like half the head off and it leaves a little behind it. And they put it on a drill and use toothpaste or polishing compound and polish it out. Whether it's actually working or not, I don't know, but it's how they claim they polish their cheap heat breaks. Personally, I had a knockoff V6. Really, the only thing that makes an E3D V6 special is the heat break. So you can buy a knockoff, buy E3D's heat break, and you still have a cheap original E3D, because that's all that matters is the heat break. I mean, with it, mostly, it's not all, but generally that's all that matters. A regular heat block's still going to work as long as everything, So if you buy an E3D nozzle and an E3D heat break and then use a knockoff block and, heater and thermistor and, fins. What do you call them?
Cooling fins.
Yeah, cooling fins, but there's an actual name for them, but whatever.
John Max getting all excited with the hot end polishing.
Yeah, good for John Mac. You got to go on Discord, John Mac, and see the Warcocky Binky.
Did I miss something last night after I left?
Yeah, the Warcocky Binky, which I will not show on my stream.
Can you describe?
I won't show it on the morning stream. On a night stream, I would, but not in the morning. I gave Warcocky. They made a Warcocky coin. He took his head and put it on a coin, and it's like his head sticking out of a maker coin. And I put his knit hat on it, but it doesn't look like a knit hat.
Aha. Okay, understood.
It's a Warcocky Binky. Pull a shome. What do you mean?
Oh.
Warcocky pull a shome. Was that after I left? Did I miss something after I left last night? I was freaking exhausted last night. I'm still tired. And I slept right through the night.
I was up in the middle.
And it's unusual for me to sleep right through.
Figures John Mack could get the STL to that one.
What?
To the Warcocky Binky.
Yeah, no, that's... He saw that last night because I printed it and I left right after I popped it off the printer and showed it to everybody. He was like, STL, STL, like 5 times in a row. Everybody wanted the STL. I think I had it up somewhere else too. I've already put it up somewhere. I can't remember.
I got enough of my own stuff to print.
Shom did it to Mr. Buttram stream. You did what? You lost me. I don't know what Shom did to anybody, but whatever. The FDL lounge there, that's where Cocky's little FDM, is that what it is? I don't know. I think he has to invite you to it if you're not in there. I'm surprised he hasn't. I have it up on my Google Drive too if you don't go there. Yeah, FDM Lounge on Discord.
It was a shame about the SpaceX launch yesterday.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping they this is what I don't get, and I do get it to some extent because everything has to be, the orbits all have to align and everything, but you'd think they'd give themselves a bigger window just for that. So they could say, I mean, the guy, if you heard the guy, I don't know if you were watching it live and all that, but you heard the weather guy, whatever he actually is. He has an actual title in NASA, but whatever. The weather guy saying, if you gave me an extra 10 minutes, we'd probably be okay. And they're like, no, we can't. It's like, why don't they give themselves like an hour just for that? I mean, obviously there's some reason that I have no clue about, but it just seems kind of like
the math didn't work out to meet in orbit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm figuring. It was just because I believe Saturday's got actually a longer, where they do have like an hour window. Not, from what I understand, yesterday all they had was like a 15 or 20-minute window.
Probably depends on where the space station. That's where they're going, aren't they?
Right. Oh, I'm sure it's everything has to be in orbit.
The path is rotational around the Earth.
I mean, you can't launch from Florida and have the thing over China when it gets up there, and have the two rockets in the space station, or the rocket in the space station on the other side of the Earth. And, I mean, I get all that, but you'd think I don't know, something I'm missing. Obviously, I'm sure there's some super geek reason that I just don't know about or don't understand or whatever.
And it probably involves calculus.
All the way down to shenanigans, Joe. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Because it's shenanigans. You gotta scroll all the way down to shenanigans.
I wish they were doing a night launch. Night launches I can see from here, as long as there's no clouds.
Huh?
I wish they were doing a night launch. I can see it from here.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be doing a night launch when it's a new rocket. It's a new thing. It's pretty cool when you look at that. Like, it's one thing I was noticing yesterday. They kept, going to pictures of the two guys in the actual rocket. And the difference in, like, spacesuits compared to what they were in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
They almost look like little jumpers now. Like a regular everyday freaking pair of overalls almost.
The new ones are looking pretty fashionable.
Freaking, the all I can think of is the old original spacesuits kind of remind me of the robot from Lost in Space, the old 60s, 70s version of Lost in Space. That robot with the big arm.
B9.
And Danger, Will Robinson, danger. I don't know, their whole puffed up bodies make me think of that. I don't know.
Or Robbie the robot from what was that movie?
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. I don't know if I like the new Lost in Space on Netflix. It's all
Rowdy
right.
the Robot from Forbidden Planet.
I think they should have just called it something else besides Lost in Space. Because they're not really lost. The original Lost in Space was just the 5 of them or 6 of them. What is there? 6? Whatever. Where now they're all like with people. They're not really lost in space. Well, that thing's vibrating pretty heavily. It's making some noise. Infill. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. That is what it is. I gotta tune this thing somehow because it's not quite printing to the quality it used to print at, and I know it's just settings because it's just settings. Nothing's changed on the actual printer except for the slicer settings. I mean, it's all right. It's not great. Yeah. It's just a stupid little box. It isn't going to matter at the moment. As long as it sticks down and it builds it up, if I have to cut out some stringy crap, so be it. So be it for this particular one, but I would like to fix it. And I can't remember. I remember doing it before, and I can't remember what I changed to fix it. Your weekly savings at BJ's. I didn't order anything from BJ's, so how am I saving anything at BJ's? That makes no sense at all.
You know, those new suits they got are pretty stylish, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just, they're slimmer, they're trimmer, it's just, I don't know. It's just cool thinking that, all the years of technology, what has changed and what hasn't. The differences and the things they've done and improved and, material improvements. And I mean, think about it. It took what, man, like, we made steel. That was like our first real innovative step forward.
Bronze.
God, we had steel for how many years? Like
Hundreds.
5,000 years before there was any real advancement in anything. Then electronics came around and everything has just boomed ever since.
The Bessemer forge was a big step, introducing carbon into the steel.
Yeah, but I mean, it took thousands of years for advancements. And here we are in my lifetime. I can remember, Pong. Pong was like the coolest, latest, greatest thing, and now we got like cell phones and stuff. I mean, come on. This thing smokes Pong. And it's this tiny. I love, I keep following, now I can't remember the name of one. I'm going to have to look up. What the hell's their name? What the hell's that company's name? Oh, OWC, Other World Computing. That's it. Every week they do a old, retro post from an ad that they did back in the 80s. They've been around since the 70s, 80s, and they're always doing these ads showing the ad from the 80s of a 1 megabyte hard drive, $10,000. It's whatever it is. I mean, I'm exaggerating there, but you get the point. I mean, some of their posts are just, it's like, oh yeah, right, I remember that. I remember in, God, it must have been 93 when I broke my neck. My brother came back from the Army. And for Christmas, he bought me a 1 megabyte memory chip. 1 megabyte, and it was like $800 to go in my little Apple II.
Good luck.
Got Llama?
Yeah.
Morning, Llama.
I don't think he heard you.
What's that?
Good morning, Llama.
Good morning.
Hi. Just passing through.
It's all right.
Hey.
Oh, we're doing too. We just take longer to pass because we're old. It's a slower walk to pass by.
I understand. I'm waiting for them to decide to fix my computer so I can go back to work.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah, well, they're not going to fix it. At least let me go do something else. Hey, you guys have fun. See you later.
Yeah, fun. Happy, joy. I'm ready to go back to bed. I really, really am. I just might.
I just got out of bed.
I got up late today. I woke up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I rolled over and went right back to sleep. I didn't get up until like 7, that's like 2 hours late for me. I'm usually up by 5:30. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm usually awake and like awake. I usually stay in bed for a half an hour and kind of watch TV and just watch the weather.
One of these days, Joe, they're going to make the smartphone smart enough so you hit a button and you download an app. You hit the button and you go out for an hour.
A nap phone?
Yeah, download an app.
Download an app.
Yeah, you hit the button, you go to sleep for an hour.
Yeah, I'd be a little scared of that one. Government just says, everybody take a nap. Click. I'm with the conspiracy theorists on that one. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, there's the ocean wave apps and stuff that are supposedly put you to sleep and that kind of crap. No thanks.
Bottle of Jack always works.
I don't have to worry about it disabling my notifications. I almost have nothing that notifies me. My phone does not pop up on anything but the actual phone and text messages. Any of these apps and crap on my phone, just my phone. On my iPad and my computer, they do, but I don't want my phone popping crap up all day long. It just drives me nuts.
That's an app for your phone, Mr. B, not for the operator. Good morning, Mike. How's things in Canada today? Is it going to keep peeling up or is it going to heal over? Yeah, I think I'll get that to heal over. Must have a fingerprint because that's the perfect shape of a fingerprint. Little spot, the filament's not sticking to the bed, and it's like the perfect thumbprint. That's a llama hoof.
It's a llama goof.
Hoof.
A llama loop. I want llama loops. I need me some llama loops.
Still haven't found those, huh?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I don't have any in my possession yet. Yet is the key word.
Cloudy, warm,
and soon, though.
Partially disobedient in your part of Canada. Well, beats the heck out of snow.
I finally got toilet paper ordered. It's coming from Walmart. I was starting to get a little scared because before everyone started hoarding toilet paper, my mother hoards toilet paper and paper towel anyways. Not that we hoard it. It's just I always order it from like Walmart or Amazon, whoever's got on sale that week. And when I ordered like 2 months worth because that's something you can store. I always have, before the whole hoarding thing. So when the hoarding thing started happening, I was worried because literally like the week before I had ordered and I had like 90 rolls of toilet paper and whatever. It was a ridiculous amount. I had half my freaking closet full of toilet paper and paper towel. And I'm down to 6 rolls now in the whole house. With my mother, she goes through like a roll a day. So to be that close, I mean, I can get other toilet paper, but then she'll complain. Because you can get the local stores all have their no-name brand crap. But that's like, you might as well take freaking a sticky note and wipe your ass with it. It's like, it's not even like, it's paper. It's not toilet paper.
So, you got any fireside chats coming up?
I don't know. I was thinking of doing it last night, and I was so tired, and I don't know. I haven't been feeling good this week. Just kind of, even today, I'm kind of like I feel sick. I just dragging ass. I don't want to do anything. My body just aches. I wonder if I got the coronavirus. No. I think it's just allergies. I don't get allergies bad, but my nose is starting to stuff up a little bit. And with the weather, the humidity and stuff, I have a feeling it's just, spring allergies.
That can change with time as you get older.
Yeah, I know. It also changes with nasal operations.
Yeah.
I never got allergies till I broke my nose like for the 4th or 5th time, and they did when I had the last car accident, I ripped all the side of my face off, blah, blah, blah. They did all the plastic surgery up through my nose so there'd be no scars on the surface. They went through my nose and up under my lip. Do all the bone structure surgery when they put my freaking skull back together.
Well, it must be hot and dry in Canada. Got a fire ban going, and all the swimming pools are sold out. We got some rain over the last few days down here. That'll help with the fire situation.
I miss my damn little stupid swimming pool. I don't care what anyone says. Those little Walmart swimming pools can be a major relief.
It's got to feel good for you to get in chest deep and walk a little bit. It takes it easy on the knees.
It just makes me feel better in the summertime. I can go. When I was working and I had a pool, I could come home from work and, a hot summer day, you're all sweaty. The first thing you want to do is get in the shower. Well, the pool where we're kind of in the woods here would be full of like pollen and crap every day. So instead of coming in and taking a shower, I just jump in the pool. Even though I'm skanky anyways, I'd get in the pool, and I had a pool vacuumy, a little cheap thing. Basically a wet dry vac that's made to pump water through it with a filter. And I just vacuum the pool. Like, get right out of work, go in and start vacuuming the pool while you vacuum up all the crap you're bringing into the pool too. And by the time I got done with that, it took me like a half an hour to vacuum out. It was like a 15 or 16 foot little round, I call them Jabba the Hutt pools, that you just fill them with water and they look like Jabba the Hutt laying on the ground and you jump into it. Anyway, you vacuum that thing out, by the time you're done, you're clean. Because you're walking around swimming in the water, and the pool's clean because you're sucking up all the dirty crap you're bringing into the pool. And by the time I get done with that, I'm all nice and cooled right off. Wouldn't have to take a shower until nighttime.
Yeah, I float pretty good too, Mike.
A fat cork. Yeah, I don't float. I drop. I got way too much stainless steel in me. I drop like a rock.
You must have to be careful during lightning storms.
I'm quite a bit fatter now. I gotta lose some freaking weight. This is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna stop eating
on the llama loop diet.
I gotta just stop eating junk food. That's my problem. I haven't eaten today. I won't eat all damn day. I usually don't eat. I'll have like a really light lunch, if at all. But by dinner time, I'm starving, and I'll eat a big fucking plate of whatever. And then all night, I'm sitting there eating junk food because I'm always, I get the munchies.
That's the worst time.
That's the worst, is eating like late at night and then just going to bed, and it just
Converts into fat.
yeah. It's funny. I'm not hungry right now. Just not hungry. Don't eat. Haven't eaten yet today. Don't have a need for it. Then I eat way too much bread too.
But it tastes so good.
Huh?
The bread tastes so good.
I make bread. I make homemade bread. It's so delicious. Problem is, I'll sit down and eat the whole damn loaf after I make it.
Mike got a haircut this week too. Yeah, I went down to the barber. There was nobody there. Barber just sitting there at the table, playing on her iPad. Walked in, boom, bye.
Just get a Flowbee. I can't believe those things still exist.
Good idea. Cuts things and vacuums it up. A vice and a weed eater.
Yeah, there you go. A Flowbee, man. In all reality, those Flowbees aren't a bad idea. If you're one of those that can just cut your hair all at one length. I just see those things getting dull, and instead of cutting your hair, they just rip the hair right out of your head. That would hurt.
A longer lasting haircut.
When those come out? They came out in like the 70s, didn't it?
Yeah, they've been out for a long time.
Yeah. I didn't even realize they were still around. I thought it was a big joke because someone brought it up, I don't know, a couple months ago when this whole thing hit and you couldn't go. And it was like, yeah, Flowbees. Get a Flowbee. I was like, yeah. Kind of hard to find one of them. Like, no, they're still around. They're like $80. You buy a freaking Flowbee for $70 or $80.
That's overpriced.
Yeah, it is.
A suck cut. Okay.
Think about it though. It like vacuums up the hair. There's no like hair to sweep up or in the air or on your clothes or. And actually, even if you do multiple lengths, you do, a little bit longer on the top and a little shorter on the side. They have multiple head lengths. Or you could just do like I did back in April and just shave it. And then you don't have to worry about it for 3 or 4 months. That's what I did. And then I shaved it in April. It's growing back. It's fine. I don't have to worry about cutting it for another month or 2, at least. It is weird after having wicked long hair and then shaving your head. Like, the sensitivity of your skull. It took me like a couple, 3 days to get used to, like, even just laying down and putting your head on a pillow and you, like, feel the pillow against your skin because there's no hair there. It's like, whoa, what the hell?
They haven't opened up the barber shops up in Canada there yet, Mike? They've been open about 3 weeks down here.
No, we're not open here yet either. This weekend, I think we're opening hairdressers. They were supposed to be last weekend, but when the beaches open and everything, the governor kind of wanted to
stagger things a bit.
Yeah, stagger it, kind of test the waters, see how it goes. Because we definitely had an increase since this weekend of cases. But also, the point the other guys are making, and he agree, the governor agrees, is now we've had an increase in verified cases, but we've also had an increase in our testing.
Yeah.
So obviously, we're going to have an increase in cases because there's more people are being tested, so we're going to get more positives because of it. So it's not it's not necessarily that the people are getting more because they're out and about. It's just because we're testing more people, we're going to get more cases. I mean, that's just
good strategy there, Mr. B. Down here, the first week they opened up, it was crazy. That's why I waited a while.
Our little hairdresser shows up here. We pay her an extra $20 and she comes down here and takes mom outside and cuts her hair. We give her
That
20
makes it convenient.
Yeah. Well, she's like, we've known her since, God, as long as I can remember, since I was a little kid. I used to hang out with her son. The only problem now is she lives way up in, I don't know, up above Norwich somewhere. It's like half hour away to get to her. Or for her to get here. And she's sort of a hypochondriac, kind of one of those weirdos, so all natural, weird, kind of hippie chick. So she's ultra paranoid of everything. I mean, I'm all for the masks and the common sense and the, I'm not a listen to the government. I'm going to listen to the doctors. And if the doctors say, if you go out, wear a mask, wash your hands, do this, do that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out, wear a mask, wash my hands. I don't care what the governor says, to be honest with you. I listen to the medical professionals, the ones that actually have an education in the subject. That's really good.
Not anymore. It's gone.
Yeah, and I'm all out of orange juice. I just killed it. And that was good. Orange juice, I think it's cranberry, black cherry, and something else. Apple. I think. I don't know. It was like the bottom of like 3 different bottles all mixed together. It was tasty. Printing away. Something's not quite right. Oh no, that's fine. That's weird. The little checkerboard was coming through the little grooves, and I thought there was like little spots. And it was just the pattern of the bed from the TH3D pattern. It looked like there was misprints. It actually looks like it's printing pretty well. Oh well, it's doing what it's supposed to. Oh crap, I do think I just missed something too, though. I knew there was something I forgot to do to it. Did I? Or didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. It's there. Cool. I wanted little like sockets for the nuts to stick in for the I got it so the pie will screw on the side of it. Then I moved the pie up because the way it was so low when the cable came out of the bottom of it, looped around, it was like bending real hard against the table. So I lifted it up, but I wasn't sure if I moved the bolt holes up with it. Nut holes. The bolt holes were there. Screw holes. Whatever. Anyway, I did. I fixed it. It's right. I hope. I hope. Hope is the key thing here. Anyway. I think I'm going to cut it because I'm really ready to crash. I'm going downhill hard.
All right. Well, it's been nice chatting with everybody today. Have a good day. Get your hair cut, Mr. B.
Or, 2 or 3 hairs cut.
Well, I'll probably give him a deal. Get one cut, get the rest for free.
Yeah. That might be a good deal. That is a good deal. Buy one, get everything else for free. That's a good deal. Yeah, I think I am going to take a nap. I'm like really crashing hard. I don't know why. I mean, I slept last night. No problem. I went to bed early. Well, reasonably early. The hell? Making like weird vibration noises. It's not even on layer 3 yet because the fan ain't spinning. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
It's like plasticky vibration noises. Oh, it just hit layer 3. Fan just kicked on. Anyway, I'm off. Later, guys. It's been fun.
See you later. Bye.